What is up, you guys? It's your girl, the real Mrs. J. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful morning. Me, myself, I am back in the bed because I had to go and pick my daughter up last night. She got her hair braided and stuff for school. And she was there until 3:45 this morning, y'all. Ooh. 3:45, but she looked real nice, and I'm excited because my baby is going to be a junior in high school. And so y'all know how this is. In like 4 months, my baby will be 17 years old, and it's just amazing to see, her growing up, becoming a young lady, and just the head that she has on her shoulders is just awesome, y'all. I mean, like, this little girl just has me in awe all the time. Both of my daughters do, because they're so smart and intelligent, and they're, and I'm glad that I never sheltered them away from the world. People used to tell me that I tell my kids too much and da 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 da. But I didn't want my kids to be green, okay? I didn't want nobody to be like, bitch, the sky is green. And they're like, for real? You know what I mean? Like, hell no. I've always been upfront with my kids. When I tell y'all, I've been talking to them since they were old enough to understand. When they were like, I would say probably like 7 and 5 or something like that. And we would see guys walking down the street, and they would have like their pants sagging and stuff like that. I used to point to them and be like, see y'all, see that? You never mess with a guy like that. Like you got to start planting them seeds early. But anyway, you guys, enough of the rambling on. Just wanted to come on here real quick just to talk about something that I heard last night. So last night when I was going to get my daughter, Food Junkie was on live, and he was, and he was talking about Dee Ramsey. And so I don't know if you guys saw, Dee Ramsey did a short and was saying that she apologized for contributing to, what is it called? Patriarchy. And she was saying how, she was abused, and, she saw the signs early on in her marriage, but she thought that, her kids having a 2-parent household was, what needed to happen. So basically she was saying that that's why she, put up with the abuse, and was saying that, she apologized for contributing to patriarchy. And so Food Junkie was on there saying how, that pretty much like black women need to be careful with this, saying that they're being abused, and saying that Dee Ramsey didn't carry herself the way she carried herself, how was she being abused, and this and that and the third. And it really disturbed me, because the ignorance of it all is that people believe, abuse comes in a lot of different forms. It doesn't just have to be physical abuse. You could be physically abused. You could be mentally abused. You can be spiritually abused. There's narcissist abuse. There's all types of actual, abuse. She never said in that short of which form of abuse she was referring to. But what does the face of abuse look like? You know what I mean? Like, does somebody have to look like what they're going through? Do you actually think that she was just going to come on here and said, hey, I'm being abused? Like, don't be stupid. And see, that's the ignorance of it all right there for me. It's the ignorance of it all for me to even think that somebody's going to come on here and say, hey, to the world, I'm being abused. Like, make it make sense. And then, he's talking about his relationship with his husband, and this and that, and, how they never crossed the line of disrespect and da 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 da. But that's your relationship. What does that have to do with her relationship or her marriage? What does that have to do with anything that this lady has been through? It has nothing to do with that. So I didn't even see where a video would be in order for that. As far as her saying that she was abused, I don't understand. But it's like people, you won't like somebody so much that even if the person comes out and says they're being abused, that you have to make a video about it, like pretty much saying they lying, because that's what you were alluding to, is that she was lying about the situation. I mean, like, make it make sense. Like, have some type of empathy or sympathy for people and use your freaking brain and think. I mean, like, it was just, the whole thing was just weird to me. And yeah, I didn't like it at all. I just didn't like it at all. But, anyway, you guys, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Dee Ramsey, keep pushing and doing what you do. Yeah, he was also talking about her moving and this and that and the third. Like, when somebody is going through something, and I'm sure that anybody and everybody who's been watching Dee Ramsey lately and how she lost a lot of weight and stuff like that, you can tell that she's going through something. Regardless to what she's saying about how she's eating and this and that, it doesn't make you drop weight that quick. It just doesn't. And that's because, and I'm going to tell you, it's very hard to lose weight like that, especially at this age, because at this age, and Dee Ramsey is older than I am, but when you're dealing with menopause and all these hormone changes and all the stuff you're going through, it makes it very hard to lose weight. And then when you lose weight and you're not working out, there just loose skin and flab. So you can tell that either this is some stress weight that that she's losing, or I don't know, she could be on some medication for, we don't know if she's diabetic. We don't know what the situation is, but you can tell that she's going through something. And that's just from anybody, any human, like regardless to her trying to act like she's happy and this and that. We all saw through that. But when you see somebody that's going through some serious mental changes like that, instead of you freaking running your goddamn mouth about it, you should be praying for the person. That's what you should be doing. You should be praying for the person, that the Most High strengthens them, instead of making a damn video trying to say they're a freaking liar, that they said that they were in abusive marriage. You dumbass. But anyway, I love you guys. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.